Welcome back to the Global Media Center. I'm Coco Masters. Joining me in the studio today is President of Infiniti, Johan de Nysschen. Johan, welcome to the Media Center.
Thank you.
Today, Infiniti made a brand announcement. Could you tell us some of the details of that announcement?
I think Infiniti is an important inflection point for the brand, and we announced today that we are changing our nomenclature philosophy from the current practice, which uses alphanumeric symbols to identify the various models in our lineup, to a much more simple to follow approach where we will go back to our roots. Our sedans and coupes and convertibles will be identified by the letter Q and a double digit, and our crossovers and SUVs will be identified by the letters QX and a double digit.
Now, I understand that this decision was made through discussion with consumers and business partners and dealers. Can you tell me why Q, and what do you expect this to do for the Infiniti brand?
The original Infiniti, when it was first launched as the iconic Q45, really already set the brand on a course with a reputation for meticulous attention to detail. And we would like to capture that spirit again, as we are now at this important new chapter in the history of the brand. Infiniti is really set now on expanding its global footprint, and part of doing that also means the expansion of our product portfolio. We will be taking the brand considerably more upmarket, with more aspirational models, more performance models. At the same time, we also have to recognize demographic trends with the emergence of Generation X and Generation Y as very important consumers in the premium category. And so they too have a desire for fascinating models at the compact premium end of the model range. And so this expansion of our product portfolio, both upwards and into market segments below where we are positioned today, means that we have to find a way to differentiate the vertical hierarchy of models, but also, quite pragmatically, we ran out of alphanumeric symbols in our current or previous philosophy. And so the combination of all of those considerations brought us to the realization we need to find something new. And what we've ended up with now is got a good precedent in our history, with Q being an important part of the very origins of our brand, and the clear separation of Q, double digit for the cars, QX, double digit for the SUVs and crossovers, and the size of the digit will increase as you go further up the price band, so a clear vertical hierarchy for the models as well.
Now, I understand that next year in January in Detroit, the first Q model will be unveiled. Now, what does this naming strategy signify in terms of your expectations for where you're going to take the Infiniti brand in the future?
The Infiniti brand in the future is going to capitalize on the very strong foundation that we have already built. A reputation for exciting cars, performance cars, drivers' cars, will remain very much part of the brand DNA. But we are going to take it to places where it has never been, with ever more sophisticated technology, far more refinement and luxury, authenticity of materials, absolute meticulous detail of fit and finish and precision, and expand the range into price points and market segments where we have never been before. The brand is therefore going to expand quite significantly in terms of its stature and the broadness of its appeal within the premium sector. And so the first model to reflect this new nomenclature philosophy will be the all-new premium compact sports sedan, the Infiniti Q50. And it is significant because it really heralds the start of what will be a very substantial product offensive, which will be at the very core of this repositioning of the Infiniti brand into the future.
Infiniti President Johan de Nysschen, thank you so much for your comments today and for joining us in the studio. For the Global Media Center, I'm Coco Masters.